I'm going to go over some more obvious verses about the rapture in this video. This is literally Jesus talking, saying, "Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that you may be accounted worthy to escape all of the things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." And then he went to go on the Mount of Olives and such. Okay, so Jesus says it's possible to escape. So what is there to escape? The New World Order coming, Great Tribulation. Okay, and in Revelation 7 and 9, it says, this is, John having visions of the future and times, saying, "Behold, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sits upon the throne, and unto the Lamb, his Son." So these are the people who did not take the mark of the beast, and were still got to get to heaven. Okay, that's it. These are the people who did not escape. Jesus said, pray, watch and pray always that you can escape the things. But if you don't escape and you don't take the mark, Revelation 7:9 says you can still go to heaven. And that's that. And the mark will be pretty obvious. It'll be a temptation, but it'll still be obvious. Okay, let's see Revelation 12:14. When Satan is cast down, the dragon is cast unto the earth. He persecuted the woman, which is the church, the true believers, which brought forth the man-child, Jesus. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, this is the rapture, that she might fly into the wilderness, into a place where she's nourished for a time, and half a times. Okay, that's a year, 2 years, and a year and a half. Okay, the 3.5 years they always talk about, from the face of the serpent, the New World Order. So the people who didn't believe or don't get to get raptured, like, we should all be praying to be raptured, y'all. Or not even remember, escape. Rapture is not in this KJV Bible. Sorry, I use it naturally, but I'm trying not to. It's an escape. Because, Romans 8:28 says, we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, and to them who are called according to his purpose. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, and that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Okay, this predestinated elect is the 144,000 archetype. That's not a number. Okay, that's not a population of people. It's symbolic. Okay, and moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. He's saying it's like a exponential effect once you're predestinated into this stuff. And it's really awesome to pray, to try and be the predestinated. Ephesians 1:4, according as he hath chosen in us before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. A lot of people are like free will. Okay, but this is before the world was even made. He predestinated us into the adoption of children by Jesus Christ to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will, not our will. Jesus Christ's will. He chose us. We didn't choose him. We're not holy enough to choose him. Our hearts are base. Anyway, sorry. Last part, Matthew 5. This is basically, Jesus calling out Yahweh the whole time. And the entire Old Testament may seem evil to people, and you should get that instinct after reading the New Testament. A lot of people think Jesus is there to just disagree and okay, well, he cured the Old Testament. That's really, it's not that simple. Okay, the good God that sent Jesus created the world. Okay, but the bad God, Yahweh, potentially reptilians who took over and had crazy UFO powers that the Jews couldn't distinguish from miracles, they took over. And they started ruling things, not the true Elohim God who created the world. And then Yahweh created Babylon, and Jesus is like, eye for an eye. Well, you got to turn the other cheek. See? Jesus says in Matthew 5, this whole chapter is about Jesus negating the Old Testament. His dad, if his dad's perfect, why would he negate him? So he says, eye for an eye, but I say resist not evil. Period. End of story. Okay, so I think you'll get the point. It's a conspiracy, but knowing the conspiracy helps and gives you more faith, to pray that you'll escape what's coming. Because all the music videos show the end times, movies show the end times. I don't know what people are missing. Okay, it's right in front of us.